So what I often tell my students to start with is just barring two strings, right? Like a bar is no more than this. And if you can do this and pluck only those two and make it sound good, that's a great place to start. It's easier to bar towards the middle of the neck. Some people don't realize that. The first fret is stiffer. The strings are just literally tighter there. So it's hard to clamp down there. Start 5th, 6th, 7th, whatever, two strings. Make sure they both ring. And right away you want to start thinking of your other fingers. If I'm doing this, no good. Okay? And if I'm doing this, hiding behind the neck somehow, some people, no good. So you really want the fingers to be free above the neck. 2 strings is great. 3 strings, same thing. Get a nice sound on all 3. Relaxed fingers above the neck. Okay? 4 strings. Take your time, a couple minutes, and it's a bit of a workout thing. It's muscular. This is, it's a technical exercise. You're not really making music when you're doing this, but with the goal of, and then you could, with maybe 2 strings, work your way towards the nut where it's harder. 3 strings, work your way towards the first fret. 4 strings, work your way towards the first fret. Do this over a couple weeks, regularly, and it'll help. And then, the next step is quite simply to start adding a finger. And you could be as systematic as you want with this. It could be like, okay, I'm going to do 2 and 3 and 4, and the next string, 2 and 3 and 4. And just that is hard. Okay, so I'll just demonstrate that real quick. So let's say I want to do 3 strings. I'm going to add my middle finger on the first string here and still only strum 3 strings. And that's a chord. And then I'll add my 3rd finger there. And then my pinky on the first string. And then I would do the same thing on the 2nd string and on the 3rd string. Slowly, when you get to one that's really, really hard, stop. Spend a minute on it, and then maybe move on to playing some songs in C to make it, back to something comfortable. But that's kind of an idea and approach that can help.